Hello and welcome back to the Butterfly Club. If you've ever had a week where you're doing great and then one busy day knocked you completely off track, this is for you. Most women don't struggle with consistency because they don't care or don't know what to do. They struggle because their plan only works when life is calm, and midlife definitely is not calm. In this episode, I'm going to show you how habits are actually built in your body and nervous system, and why the skill that matters most is not being perfect, it's knowing exactly how to return to your plan after a hard day sidetracks you without guilt, panic, or starting over. If we haven't met yet, I am Trish. I'm a women's strength and nutrition coach, and I specialize in helping women in perimenopause and menopause feel at home in their bodies again with a science-backed approach that integrates nervous system regulation, strength training, nutrition, hormone support, metabolism, digestion, and identity-based change. The Butterfly Club is my membership community for midlife women who are ready to stop pushing harder and start using tools that actually work with their physiology. Each week, we focus on practical, doable strategies that support real change, not just information, but actions you can repeat even on messy days. So today, we're talking about how new habits are built through identity, simple systems, and a hard day plan, so you can stay consistent without pressure, perfection, or burnout. Let's get into it. If you are a woman in midlife who keeps thinking, I know what to do, so why can't I stay consistent? You are in the right place. Because this is what I see all the time. Most women are not stuck because they lack health knowledge. You already know that protein matters, you already know that strength training matters, and you already know that stress affects your hormones, your sleep, and your weight. The hard part is that real life happens, and in the moment, your body defaults to what feels most familiar, most comforting, and easiest to access. So today, I'm going to show you how habits are built in your body and nervous system and how to build consistency in a way that works on normal days, busy days, and hard days. And before we're done, I'll give you a simple tool you can use today to start making change without pressure or perfection. So be sure to stay till the end. Let's start with one definition that makes this very practical. Most women define consistency as I do it every day. And that sounds really good until real life happens. So here's a more useful definition of consistency. You do your next supportive step within 24 hours. That's it. It means if you slip, you do one supportive step by tomorrow. Here are some examples. If you skipped breakfast, your next step is include protein at lunch. Or if you missed your workout today, your next step is take a 10-minute walk tomorrow morning. If you stress eat at night, your next step is eat a simple breakfast the next morning with protein and include a calming pause to reduce stress, such as 3 intentional deep breaths during the day. So consistency isn't never messing up. Consistency is taking the next supportive step within 24 hours. Here is the framework I teach inside the Butterfly Club. It has 3 parts. Part 1 is your identity, Part 2 is your system, and Part 3 is your hard day plan. We start with identity. Instead of trying to be perfect, we anchor into an identity that is achievable and believable. So to cultivate this, say phrases like, I am becoming someone who blank, you fill that in, because I value blank. For example, I'm becoming someone who nourishes herself because I value energy. Or I am becoming someone who moves most days because I value strength. Or I'm becoming someone who takes the next step because I value trust within myself. Now, here's the habit secret. Your brain believes identity when you collect evidence. So each small action is like a receipt. I like to call it a vote. Every time you take one supportive step, you cast a vote for the identity you want. Here's a quick 2-minute practice that builds that identity fast. Each day, write down, today I proved I am someone who follows through by doing fill in the blank. Or even though such and such happened, I still did XYZ. And this turns consistency into something visible. Part 2 is your system. System means you make the most supportive choice easier to do. Because when you're tired, you will not rise to motivation. You will default to what is easy. So you design for ease. Here are some examples. Having protein prepared and easy to grab. Keep it simple. Have one default breakfast that you can easily pre-prep and repeat. A planned snack that you can keep with you so you don't experience panic hunger in the middle of the day. Set your workout clothes and shoes out the night before so you're ready for your morning workout. Fill your water bottle and have it ready to go in the fridge before the day starts. Put your phone away earlier in the evening so your nervous system can downshift to support sleep. This is how habits stick. Less friction, fewer decisions. Part 3 is the hard day plan. This is the part most women skip, and it's why they keep stopping and then restarting. A hard day plan means you choose the smallest version of your routine that still counts. I call this your minimum viable day. It's 3 small anchors, 1 nutrition anchor, 1 movement anchor, and 1 nervous system anchor. They all work together. So here are some small examples. A nutrition anchor can be including protein at your first meal. A movement anchor can be a 10-minute walk. And a nervous system anchor can be 3 long exhales before you start your meal. That's a complete day. And if you only do those 3 anchors, you stayed connected. That prevents all or nothing thinking. You can see why our framework has 3 parts: identity, system, and a hard day plan, because those are what help you respond in the moment. Now let's make this real with scenarios that many women live inside of in midlife. Scenario 1. It's 9:30 at night. You finally sit down. You're not starving, but you want something. Something sweet, crunchy, comforting. And in that moment, most women think that they need discipline, but the body is often saying, I need relief, because habits are built around your body state. You might be tired, overwhelmed, lonely, anxious, overstimulated, and food can become a fast way to change that state. So instead of asking, how do I stop this? We ask, what state am I in? That is the key. So here's what to do. Step 1, pause. Do 1 long exhale. Step 2 is name the state. I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I'm lonely, whatever you are feeling. And step 3, choose 1 anchor. Not a perfect plan, just 1 anchor. For example, make tea or water, sit for 2 minutes and ask, am I hungry or am I needing relief? If you're truly hungry, choose a supportive snack, protein plus something simple. If you're not hungry, choose a calming cue, a warm drink, feet on the floor, turning the lights down, and tell yourself, my next anchor is sleep. That's a hard day plan. Scenario 2, you planned a workout. You planned to eat well. Then the day exploded. Work ran late, a kid needed something, you got bad news, you feel emotionally full. So you think, I'll just start on Monday. This is where habits break because the plan only works on perfect days. So we build a plan that works on messy days. Here's what to do. Shrink the plan. Do the minimum version that still counts. For example, take a 10-minute walk or just move your body however you'd like for the duration of 2 songs. Nutrition-wise, choose one anchor meal. Combine protein and produce, nothing fancy. Then say, I'm the kind of person who stays connected even on busy days. That is identity proven by action. And tonight, set up the system for tomorrow. Fill the water bottle, set out the clothes, pick one default breakfast. That's how you prevent stopping and starting over. You keep momentum through small anchors. Scenario 3, you have a health scare or some uncertainty, or you're waiting on results, and your nervous system gets louder. Some women respond with control. They restrict, they track obsessively, they try to fix. Other women respond with avoidance. They stop planning, they check out, they do nothing. Both are protective. So the goal is not more pressure, the goal is more stability. Here is what to do instead. Start with regulation. One long exhale, feet firmly on the floor. Then separate the facts from the unknowns and the story. When you're anxious, your brain tries to protect you by filling in the blanks. It'll take one small fact and build a whole scary story. So we slow down and separate 3 things. First, the facts. What do I know for sure right now? Second, the unknowns. What am I still waiting to learn or confirm? And third, that story. What is my mind predicting might happen? This is powerful because you stop reacting to a prediction like it's a fact. Then choose supportive defaults. For example, include protein and fiber at 1 or 2 meals, stay hydrated, incorporate gentle movement, and follow a simple bedtime routine. Then use identity language that creates safety. Like, in uncertainty, I support my body. I do not punish it. And then choose one step to take, something you know you will do even if you're really scared. That's how you stay consistent without forcing. Now I want to connect this to metabolism and body composition because it does matter for your overall health. In midlife, when stress stays high, your body shifts into protection mode. That alone can increase cortisol, and higher cortisol can increase belly fat storage, increase cravings, reduced recovery, and it can disrupt your sleep. Stress can also reduce insulin sensitivity, which makes your blood sugar more unstable. And when you feel depleted, your overall daily movement often drops. And over time, this is one reason weight can creep up even when you are technically working out. So when you build habits that reduce stress and stabilize your routine, you're helping your body feel safe enough to change. Now let's do a short practice together. This is the tool you can use in a real moment. So I want you to join me now, and if it feels safe, close your eyes. But if you're walking or driving, just soften your gaze. Take a slow inhale and a longer exhale. Think of one moment you often get off track. For example, late night snacking, skipping workouts, stress eating, scrolling on your phone at night. And now say quietly, this is a pattern moment. Now ask, what am I feeling? Pick one, tired, overwhelmed, anxious, lonely. And then ask, what do I need? Support, rest, structure? Now choose one anchor. Say, my next anchor is blank. Now say, I will do that within 24 hours. Take one more slow breath, and if your eyes are closed, gently open them. Now here is your takeaway. Pick one identity statement and create one hard day plan. Then follow this rule. If you slip, take one supportive action by tomorrow. This is what builds habits. This is what builds trust. And this is what creates consistency that lasts. If you want support with this in real time, this is exactly what we do inside the Butterfly Club. Each week as a member, you receive a live educational workshop with me, and it's actually recorded in the member portal. So if you can't make it live, you can always watch the recording. Each week also includes a detailed downloadable PDF, a practical workbook, and a guided transformation audio to help your nervous system integrate what you learn. I'd love to invite you to join one of our weekly calls as my guest. In order to do that, you can just DM your email or email me directly at trish@stokedbodies.com, and I will send you the link to join our call. I also encourage you to watch my free Feminine Freedom Experience workshop, where you'll get a clear roadmap for how we help midlife women feel at home in their bodies again through nervous system regulation, strength training, nutrition, hormone support, and sustainable identity-based change. You can find that link in the description below as well. Thank you for joining me today, and until next time, take good care of yourself.